Hi guys, today I'll be reading 3 of the books from my previous haul video, and all 3 of these are listed as mystery thrillers. These 2 are listed as sci-fi mystery thrillers, and this one is listed as mystery thriller, and it's also a Japanese literature. So yeah, first one that I'll be reading is The Passengers by John Maas. Second one is The One, again by John Maas. And the last one is Kanae Minato's Confession. This one is a dark one, so I'll be ending on this one. Okay, so these are the 3 books that I'll be reading in this video, and will be sharing my views on it with you guys. Okay, so the first one that I'll be reading is The Passengers by John Maas. It is about a hacker who has targeted 8 driverless cars and has set them on a fatal collision. And now the hacker is insisting that the public and a select of jury must judge who should live and who should die. So yeah, this one seems interesting. It's also a sci-fi, so I'll be starting with this one. Okay, so I'm halfway through this book, and yeah, so far this book is fun. It's fast paced, and there are also short chapters. I mean the size of each chapter is around 2 to 3 pages. So yeah, it's fast paced, and the story pacing is also good. In this book, we also follow, I think, around 8 to 9 characters, which is not hard to follow. Everyone has a history, and everyone has a secret that they're hiding. Slowly, all the secrets are revealing. So yeah, it's been interesting. So far, there's been one plot twist which I did not see it coming. I'm loving this book, and I'll be back once I finish it. Wow, so I just finished The Passengers by John Maas, and yeah, this was a banger. Yeah, I jotted down some notes. First of all, this is my first sci-fi book, and I I like the concept of this book. The story was fun, it was fast-paced. This book shows how we as a society keeps judging people prejudiciously without knowing their whole story. This was a big theme of this book, and I liked it. I also enjoyed all the characters. Some of their stories were predictable, but they were fun. If you are in a reading slump and you want a quick story and a fun one, you should read this one. It's fast paced, it has short chapters, and yeah, this was fun. Loved it, loved it. So, yeah, definitely read The Passengers by John Maas. It was really good. Also, this book has a small connection to the author's other book, which is The One, and I'll be reading that book next. It's not that big of a connection, which will be considered as a spoiler. It's just a a tease, a hint of his other book. The next one that I'll be reading is The One by John Maas. Uh, this one is also a mystery thriller and also a sci-fi one. The one is about a DNA test that everyone is taking to find their perfect partner, and yeah, it's some sort of a DNA test that the scientists have discovered to find their soulmate, I guess. So yeah, let's read this. So I'm halfway through this book, and yeah, this one is again, it's a fast-paced one, similar to The Passengers, and again, I'm loving it so far. And this one is, this book is following this book is following five people, and we are getting to know them, and all five of them have taken the test where to find their, perfect partner, and yeah, all five of them have been great. Their stories, seems interesting so far, and yeah, and also one of the people in this book is also a serial killer who is also finding his own partner. So yeah, that one is going to be interesting for sure. And yeah, let's see how this book ends. Okay, guys, this is the next day, and I have finished the one by John Maas, and yeah, this one is also pretty good. The ending was good, the story was simple, and I'm satisfied with the ending. It didn't go completely berserk at the end, and yeah, it was fun. Also, just like The Passengers, it was fast paced, and the overall plot was intriguing and interesting enough, which helped me, finish it fast. Again, if you are in a reading slump or want to, get into reading again, definitely go with both of them. I mean, both of these were great. They don't spoil. You can start with anyone actually. Both of these don't spoil each other. As per order of publication, you should go with the one first and then The Passengers. But if you are starting with The Passengers, it doesn't spoil anything. So yeah, both of these were good, and both of these book I'll be giving them 4 stars. They were fun, they were interesting, and if you are planning to read both of these, definitely you should read them. Okay, so the last one that I'll be reading is Kanae Minato's Confession. It's also listed as a crime mystery thriller, so yeah, let's see what it's about. Okay, so the Confessions is, I think, a revenge. It's a revenge story where someone's 4-year-old daughter has died at middle school, where her mother teaches. So I will not be reading the whole introduction because I think I might get spoiled. So yeah, let me read it and I will let you know my views on it. Okay, so I'm 30% through this book, and yeah, the first chapter of this book was crazy. How this book's first chapter ended, it blew my mind, and yeah, I feel like this story is gonna get ugly. The first chapter itself, yeah, that was something else. Also, this book is a little bit slow. Uh, it's the first chapter straight away sets the tone of this book. So, yeah, let me finish this, and yeah, let's see how I feel about this one. So, I've just finished this book, and wow, this book is quite dark. First of all, I like the story. I noted down some points. So, I have written that this book is the epitome of how far can a person go to have their revenge, and this book showcases that there is truly no limit. So yeah, this book is darkly messed up and upsetting and also heartbreaking. Also, the writing in this book was, I mean, I just loved how the author can wonderfully, showcases what is going inside every character's head, what led them to certain actions. And yeah, the writing in this book is pretty good. It's a little bit slow, but it's good. If you are planning to read this book, you must, first check the trigger warnings in this book. There are multiple of them. Also, after reading this book, I also checked out the movie, which was also based upon this book, and the movie is also great. It's the same story, and the book is the book and the movie were both great, and you should definitely check out the movie as well. And the ending is quite messed up. The whole story is sad, heartbreaking. I will be giving 4 stars to this book as well. Okay, so I have read all these 3 books in this video and I have rated them all 4 stars. They were great. If you are in a mood for a fast-paced book, read either of them or maybe both. And if you are in mood of some revenge, dark, messed up story, definitely check this one out. Yeah, these 3 books were great, and yeah, that's all for this video. Also, if you're new to this channel, subscribe the channel. Also like the video, because I'll be bringing more of these videos in the future as well. So yeah, that's all. See ya.
Oh boy.